How many times have we heard that situation where you're going to go through objection? I told you get ready for 6 of them, right? But if I'm telling you you've got an hour and a half maybe of objection handling to do, and you could really do that with somebody, is there going to be a moment where the customer says to you, man, I just don't appreciate the pressure. This is a lot of pressure. You're pressuring me a lot. Does that make sense, guys? You going to get that? I don't like what you're doing. I don't appreciate this pressure you're putting on me, right? That's going to happen. Is it important to save that customer right now if you can? Because if that gets back to the shop, or you start calling your boss up saying, your guys sound like used car salesmen trying to sell me. They're trying to hard close me, Tom. What the hell is going on over here? I know I can see a sales pitch coming a mile away, kind of thing. And you can see you got to try and fix this thing right now, because you might go aggressive and you might get customer concern. You know what? If we only get one customer concern out of 100, though, actually, if I had an employee who had maybe 4 out of 100 customer concerns about sound like he's too aggressive with a sales pitch, what am I thinking about my employee right now? Thank God he's doing that. I would apologize to the customer and say, well, John, I'm sorry he did that, because he's not trained to do it that way. I'm sorry. He came off the wrong way. I'll have a talk with him, make sure I'll take him down a notch. That's not the way I want him to do it. I just tell the customer that so I calm him down. But thanks for telling me that, by the way. But I'd go back to the guy and say, hey, Steve, I heard Mr. Johnson, you put on the full court press, huh? He said, yeah, I said for half an hour I couldn't get him to budge an inch. I tried. I used everything in the book. I threw the kitchen sink at him. Well, congratulations, buddy. I'd give him a handshake for an employee to do that. I would. What about you, owners? What do you think? Would you give somebody, give him kudos for hanging in there in a tough situation like that, even if the customer called up to complain that he came off a little too strong? Yeah. As long as he was ethical and didn't lie and didn't, he had a passion for his job. You can even tell the customer that. You say, John, you know what it is? Dustin just got a passion for his job, and he's the kind of guy who wants to get the service done for you. I can't really fault him for that. You might not be able to even apologize for that. Might be able to just tell him, I apologize to you if you felt like you were pressured on that, but I got to tell you something. Dustin's got a passion for his job, and you want to have a way to come back on that as an owner? Now, if you're the employee, that's the same way to come back on it. Somebody mentions that they're being pressured, like you did to me. You say, you're pressuring me, Joe. What did I say to you, Morrow?
You have a passion for your job.
Listen, I got a passion to get this work done. And I'm not going to quit in the middle of this situation. You're right. There's pressure all over the place. But would you rather have somebody like me who has a passion, or somebody else who's going to quit? You put that one out there at that one. So let's try that one, because you're gonna run to it. If you do this the right way, you're gonna run to this pressure moment, and people are gonna hit you with it. Ready, Quentin? Let's pick it up and let's do it. You ready? Ready for me? You're the technician. You're Quentin. I'm Joe. Look at your name. Look at your name badge. All right. Sometimes we do forget who we are sometimes, don't we? Maybe you do need therapy. Who am I? The ultimate question. All right, so Quentin, I tell you what, Quentin, we've been going on this for half an hour. I'm just about tired. I tell you what, I really don't appreciate all this pressure. You seem to give me an awful lot of pressure just to get this furnace fixed. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Joe, I can understand that. It does seem like pressure, but can I ask you a question? Sure. Would you rather have somebody like me that's got a passion for my job and wants to get the job done, or would you rather have somebody that would want to just quit?
Well, that's obvious. I want to have somebody who gets the job done.
So what should we do?
Let's do that third one. I tell you what, I've used that line so many times without fail. When it gets to the point where somebody says I'm pressuring them, I've never heard nobody yet say, "You're right. Let's just get the thing. You're sharp." They go something like, "Man, you're a sharp one. You know what? I'm going to buy from you because you're so clever." Because I never see anybody who's got some kind of comeback on everything, and you beat the cake on this one. Let's go ahead and get that third one done. Does it make sense though? What I'm saying makes a lot of sense. Is it rude, or is it? Am I saying something that's wrong when I say this? Do you have a passion for your work? Do you have a passion to be the best? If you don't, go get another job, man. Go work as an accountant somewhere. Go work at the mall, and go work at Mrs. Fields Cookies and work behind the counter over there. You don't need a passion for that. You probably actually do need a passion for that, because those cookies are pretty damn good. But actually, don't work there. Go work at a factory somewhere where you're just putting boxes on a shelf. You probably don't need a passion for that either. Well, I think even for that you probably do. I think everybody needs a passion for what they do for a living. And so remember, I tell people, I've got a passion for what I do. Would you hire somebody like me who's got a passion, or somebody who would just quit? That's your passion moment.